From CLTV, Chicagoland's television, this is a CLTV News Update.
Hello, I'm Monica Schneider. In the news, a gunman still at large after shooting 8 people early Saturday at a bar in South Suburban Burnham. It happened around 4 a.m. at the Waterfront Pub. While all the victims were taken to nearby hospitals, none of the injuries were serious. Meantime, no word on a motive, and police say they're having a hard time coming up with a suspect as the shooter wore a mask. 3 masked men with guns stormed into the Courtyard Marriott Hotel in downtown Chicago early Saturday looking for cash, and they got it. The manager gave them the money and they took off. They too are still at large. And on the lighter side, Santa came to town by boat. Mr. and Mrs. Claus arriving at Chicago's Navy Pier to send out some holiday cheer. All those on hand not seeming to mind they had no reindeer. We'll have more news later.
It's a remarkably mild night out there this evening. We do have a lot of cloudiness across the area. And again, it is possible for a late sprinkle this evening. But tomorrow, our 7-day forecast suggests evening shower is likely. More rain expected for the first 3 days of next week, which will mix in with cold air by Thursday, changing some of that rainfall over into maybe some snow flurries before all of that ends. We will, however, be left with some very chilly air. High 38 Thursday, 37 on Friday.
Hello, I'm Greg Prather.
And I'm Anupi Singla.
On today's Your Money, it's all about having kids and some of the things you have to go through to raise them. For the parents of newborns, there's the sticker shock when it comes to buying kids furniture.
Ever had someone give you a disapproving stare when you take out your fidgety kids to a restaurant, Greg? Some tips to get through the experience.
And toys, toys, toys. Educational toys have been around for years, but now the focus is high tech at a much earlier age. A special edition of Your Money starts right now.
CLTV and the Chicago Tribune present Your Money.
Hello again, and thanks for joining us. We're at Alcott School on Chicago's North Side, where later we'll learn about a new strategy to help kids make better choices when they eat.
And today's show is all about moms and, of course, dads, too. And raising those kids, it's a tough job with no day ever like the one before.
Now, there are a lot of issues to consider, issues of health and safety, but there are also issues of what to buy when that first little one comes along. And we went to a great source to find out what's available out there. This was the calm before the storm at the recent American Baby Fair in Schaumburg. What's all the fuss about when it comes to things to buy?
The juvenile industry is pretty much a $29 billion industry. A new parent alone will spend an average of $5,000 to $7,000 for their first child in the baby's first year of life.
Well, for one, there's furniture to buy.
You're not going in and buying just one item for baby for the first couple years of their life. Now that you have the option of buying a piece that will transition throughout all of baby's life. Baby usually requires both hands. So the nice part about this is all you have to do is use your leg to push it in and pull it up. So the piece just pushes and pulls. So it's very easy for mom to just use one hand. You don't have to try and do latches and moving and all over the place. It's very easy.
And it seems baby furniture today isn't what it used to be.
Nowadays, you're not really looking at a bright pink and blues and those very baby colors. Now it's colors that are really functioning more with the home. So things that will blend into what you have in your living room, your dining room. So it's not a shock coming into baby's room, much more subtle.
Car seats are a must for kids. The selection can be dazzling, from options that include a little bit of Disney to a splash of color, all designed for one purpose.
The car seat manufacturers, Graco for one, is coming up with many fashions to attract these young children to stay in their car seats longer. Because not only do they have to be in a car seat from the day they are born and out of the hospital, they have to stay in a car seat up to the age of 8 here in Illinois.
From infant car seats, kids move into stage 2 and then into a booster seat.
And with the latest in technology, we have to use a system called Latch, which is mandatory for every manufacturer. Graco adds their latch system. Latch stands for lower anchors and tethers for children. So now, to secure a car seat, if you're not using your vehicle belt system, you are going to use the lower anchor system. And all that system does is connect into the lower anchors in the back seat of the car. The child should sit rear-facing in the first year of the child's life, up to 20 pounds and 1 year.
And when you're out of the car, what's a parent to do? Strollers have gone upscale.
As you can see, you simply snap in the car seat and you have extra car seat locks right here. So it also has great features such as 2 cup holders, a height adjustable handle, so parents of different heights are more comfortable when pushing it, as well as an extra large storage basket.
Anyone for a collapsible high chair, no assembly required?
So you can completely remove this tray altogether up top, and you'll notice that you have little red buttons here off to the side. When you press in on these red buttons, you remove that bar down below, and this whole tray drops right down into itself. You also have these red buttons off here to the side. You squeeze in on those, and it locks into place. Sticking with that red theme, you have these red buttons off to the side. This drops right down into itself. If you notice, this high chair folds up to 7.5 inches wide. That's 42% smaller than your traditional high chair.
And don't forget that high-tech baby monitor that's now all digital.
There's a coded signal between the child unit and the parent unit so that there can be no interference by things like your microwave, your cordless phone, or other analog monitors that are out there.
The monitor's got a 2,000-foot range, and there's also a privacy element so that nearby monitors won't interfere.
And ask any parent, they know that clutter goes hand in hand with having kids, especially when you consider all the things that you need for them. One Lincoln Park mother of 2 has a possible solution. Sell it on consignment. You may even make a little money while you clear the clutter. Second Child on the corner of Armitage and Sheffield is a hidden gem for parents on a mission to declutter. It's one of few city consignment stores catering to things kid-related. There are do's and don'ts.
So this is summer, so this wouldn't be something that we would take right now. So we would ask you to hold on to it. Just start a little box that says Second Child January. We start taking spring and summer things.
First things first, sort by season. I had a box of things, but take note, summer dresses don't do well in Chicago winters. Amy Helgren opened the store almost 2 decades ago after 2 girls had her bogged down with stuff. Now she just has other people's stuff piled up in her office. My infant only wore these once. I know they're in.
They're probably, $7.99 new. So
I have to talk to my girlfriend. They were a gift.
I'm sorry. And there's nothing wrong with them, and they are adorable. But for me to take the time and enter it and ticket it and put it on my rack to sell for $2, $3.
And you wouldn't do that for me either.
Yes, I would do it for you. Yes, I would.
Yeah, right. Second Child likes the different and unusual, not things that you can already find at a discount.
This is a jacquardie outfit, a little 2-piece gingham overall with a blouse underneath it. And it's a 6-month size, and our price is $25, and it probably was about $70 new in the store.
Baby, Lulu, Oi Lily, Ralph Lauren are the kinds of brands that Helgren looks to add to her racks.
They're different, they're European, so they have a little bit more of a fashion-forward sense. They also happen to be brand new.
And they also now happen to belong to my 4-year-old. There's also books, maternity wear, and hardware like strollers and cribs.
This is a high chair that retails for about $180, and it's $60 in here.
And as for my box of stuff,
I would take this little dress. This looks holiday-ish with the little gold. And the snowsuit. Okay.
take note, not everything really needs to go. Second Child is always looking for new customers and new consigners. All you have to do is walk in with your stuff. If they sell it, they'll give you 1/3 of the price.
And that's a pretty good deal. Mm-hmm. Well, next on our special edition of Your Money, we'll tackle eating. Eating healthy, that is, and eating with peace of mind. Some tips on taking kids out to a restaurant.
You're watching CLTV's Your Money.
You're going to a dance. That's great. I always like that boy. Need a ride? I'll drive you. Bring your mom, maybe go on a double date. Spider. D-tray.
Life-changing horsepower and a 34-mile-per-gallon rating. Only the Toyota Camry gives you both. Toyota, a great way to keep moving forward.
People love their hover-round power chairs.
You made me love you.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise, inventor of the Hover-Round. I can't sing, but I can guarantee you'll love what you can do in your Hover-Round.
I love getting out of my house again, and boy, is it easy.
I love Hover-Round because It did not cost me 1 penny.
I'm amazed at the people who say they love us just because we got them their Hover-Round at little or no cost.
It's time you fell in love with a Hover-Round and learned how to be independent again. Call today to get this free information kit, which includes a free video and a free test drive certificate. You'll also get this special comparison guide that tells you how to choose the power chair that's right for you.
You made me love you.
Call 1-800-645-5594 today. That's 1-800-645-5594.
We have a cloudy night out there this evening, but otherwise just wonderful. Temperatures by sunrise between 41 and 44 degrees. Winds will be southwesterly at generally 5 to 10 miles per hour, but they should pick up to closer to 10 to 15 by morning.
You're watching Your Money on CLTV.
Back with our special edition of Your Money, looking at parents raising kids. And if you have kids, you know that getting them to eat, let alone eat right, is a constant struggle.
Absolutely, Greg, it is. And I know from experience, and the parents of kids in one Chicago public school at least will have an easier time of it, hopefully, come February. Their school is the first of 3 in the Windy City to serve only organic foods. It's a pilot program aimed at helping kids make better food choices at school and eventually at home.
I like washing them off and then popping them in my mouth, and then my mom will say, "Where's all of the tomatoes?" And then I'll have to hide them.
These days, students at Louisa May Alcott Elementary School in Lincoln Park are getting jazzed about, believe it or not, tomatoes, kale, Swiss chard, and even bok choy. Things like soda and chips are on the back burner as teachers help their classes harvest a garden the kids planted themselves earlier this year on school grounds to sow the seeds of what's being touted as the organic school project.
They love being outside, getting in touch with the earth and nature, and so proud of themselves that they were involved in this project, that they could go home with a baggie full of vegetables and say, "This is from my school, this is something I was involved with."
The goal is to help kids take home much more than just a bag of veggies by changing the school menu to offer organic ingredients and offer more fruits, veggies, and whole grains.
Stir-fried vegetables and brown rice down the road. Pasta made with vegetables and no cream.
Chef Greg Christian has seen his own children benefit from eating like this and says they're the only kids they know who have never bought a school lunch. He wrote a few articles about his ideas that caught the eye of Alcott principal David Domovic. He agreed to try to bring an organic menu to Alcott. CPS agreed to it. They already pay about $2 per student for lunch. Any extra cost will be covered by private donations and parent contributions. Domovic believes the benefits far surpass costs.
Well, the parents in the community and the parents of this school, we've talked about it many times, what we can do to help children learn about the dangers of obesity, to help them with healthy choices in food, and also what good nutrition really is.
Kids won't begin to eat the benefits of this program until early next year, but already the school, with Christian's help, is preparing the faculty, convincing parents, and winning over students, one seed at a time.
Here's a teeny tiny orange tomato.
Oh my
Isn't
God,
that cute? it's
so cute.
So here, why don't you take that one?
Now, going organic doesn't necessarily mean that the foods that the kids eat are going to be drastically different. They're still going to have their old favorites like mac and cheese and chicken McNuggets, but the ingredients will be healthier. Keep in mind, they're also going to have more veggies and fruits on their plates, something that pleases most parents.
That's right. And if you have kids and you think that your life of going out to a restaurant with your kids is over until they go off to college, think again. Purple Asparagus is a nonprofit organization looking to change the way parents look at taking their kids out to a restaurant. And Anupi found through personal experience, it can even be an invaluable experience for the little ones.
Neha, put that back. You can't steal that. No.
I want some.
Okay, but you can ask her. Ask Thor if you can have some.
If she
very reason why we don't go out anymore. Enough to make even the most resilient parent throw in the towel. Is it really worth all the aggravation? I, along with Melissa Graham, founder of Purple Asparagus, decided to find out with her own kids. Mine, Neha, is 4, while hers, Thor, is 2 years old. Though a lawyer by trade, Graham gave it up to become a chef and open her own catering business. She started Purple Asparagus about a year ago to give more families an opportunity to get out and eat out with their kids be sure to be prepared.
He's had this bag for a year and a half now, and this is his restaurant bag.
Thor's bag includes his favorite book, his bottle, some cherries, and a Thomas the Train. Things to keep him busy and intrigue my 4-year-old, who probably wondered why her mother wasn't organized enough to have a bag for her, too.
Time, it can be your enemy or it can be your friend. And it's getting the order in quickly. Yeah. It's always a really important one.
Let's do that. No surprises here. Timing is key. Beat the rush times by eating early and try and get the little ones their food as soon as you can.
Let's do grape leaves.
Keep them grounded by insisting they sit in a high chair, booster, or their seat. There's nothing like a child running circles around other guests in a restaurant to help wear out your welcome. Graham says part of her organization's mission is to help parents to think outside the eating box. And when they do events, they try to
not have kid food. No, not have French fries,
Right,
not
the point
have
of it
chick
is
fingers.
skip, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Thomas the Train's eating yogurt. Yeah, how cool. It's all about having fun and being patient enough to know it takes kids some time to warm up to restaurant manners. Purple Asparagus hosts events in and around the city monthly. At one of their last restaurant events, they had over 90 people. An indication, Graham says, that it's important for parents to be able to reconnect with the restaurant experience.
And we'll reconnect with you when we come back and have some fun with toys.
But toys can also be educational. We'll show you how technology is helping kids learn earlier and earlier.
Back in a moment.
Coming up tonight on CLTV, continuous coverage of local news with weather on the ones and around-the-clock headlines on the CLTV News at 10:30. Then at 11, it's a replay of the WGN News at 9 featuring Tom Skilling's forecast. And at midnight, go inside the Chicago nightlife and entertainment scene with Metro Mix. The CLTV News at 10:30, the WGN News at 11, and Metro Mix at midnight. It's coming up tonight on CLTV. Around Chicago, around the clock.
With cancer, where you turn first can mean the world to you. Come where the cancer care is nationally renowned and highest ranked in the state for 11 years in a row. Where teams of expert doctors develop an individualized treatment plan just for you and use advanced protocols and diagnostic procedures to fight even aggressive and complex malignancies. Come where new breakthroughs are being made. The University of Chicago Hospitals, at the forefront of medicine. Call or visit online.
Hey, it's our friend Bob. Looks like Bob continues to enjoy the big lift he gets from Enzyte and natural male enhancement. With over 10 million packs sold, Enzyte is firmly the #1 selling brand, bringing true natural male enhancement to men all over the world. Now you can join Bob and the millions of men who fully enjoy the benefits of Enzyte. Just call or visit Enzyte.com for a sample pack of the strongest, most powerful Enzyte formula yet. Enjoy the full, robust confidence that only Enzyte can provide. If you've ever been curious about natural male enhancement, there's never been a better time to try a sample pack of Enzyte. Visit Enzyte.com or call toll-free for a sample pack. Call right now and you'll also get 2 free packs of Enzyte Topical Rush. With an offer this big, it's enough to throw a parade. Sample packs are in stock now and shipped to you within 48 hours. Offer only good while supplies last. Limit 1 per household. Enzyte, the once daily tablet for natural male enhancement.
CLTV, around Chicago, around the clock.
Of course, what would being a kid be if there weren't any toys involved?
And we go back to the recent baby fair in Schaumburg to learn how toys can be fun and educational with a little high tech thrown in.
Kids are so used to technology. It's just part of the way they live. They don't think of it as technology. They just think of it as the new way that things just work.
The trick is to marry high tech with low tech.
This is the Smartville Alphabet train station. And as you can see, it's this bright, fun play set. It has all the classic role play that you would find out of a play set, choo-choo train tracks, vehicles, fun things to manipulate. But what VTech is able to do is incorporate technology so that when you go around the train set, if you hit N, the letter appears on your little screen.
Colors, shapes, and sounds come to life, as in this example.
V-Smile Baby comes in 2 parts, a console that can plug into your television set, but also this great play panel.
A play panel that becomes a wireless interactive transmitter.
So no matter what mom or baby hits, there's going to be great interactivity.
So for instance, in this case, we're going to have Squirrel's Shape Adventure. And you'll see that it's paced very slowly, appropriate for a baby, but no matter what happens on the screen, if the baby hits anything, a blue button, everything turns blue, a green button, everything turns green. So while they're learning their basic shapes and colors, it's always an interactive experience.
There's even an application that uses baby sign language, for example, that signifies I'm thirsty and shows the action. It seems moms want the learning to begin early.
It used to be that they would look for a learning toy for their preschooler, but now moms are really looking to give their child every advantage, really starting right from the crib. By the time their children get to kindergarten, they want them to be fully proficient in what they perceive as the necessary curriculum.
VTech, by the way, sees future trends along those of the present day. High-tech playing a greater role in what children play with and what they learn along the way.
And traveling with your kids, we all know it can be a hassle.
And while you can't eliminate all the problems associated with traveling with kids, those problems can be minimized.
When we come back, we'll tell you how just 2 things can make your life a lot easier.
Thanksgiving came a little quickly this year for some, but if you're not yet into the holiday spirit, take a look at what happens Thursday into Friday. Very cold temperatures with a chance of some passing flurries. That should mark the end of this ongoing mild weather we have enjoyed.
You're watching CLTV's Your Money.
Tis the season for happy Honda days, and what better way to celebrate than to save on your favorite Honda, like the best overall value Accord, the rugged Ridgeline, the fuel-efficient 8-passenger Pilot. They're all just waiting for you at your Honda dealer. A brand new Honda will definitely put you in the holiday spirit. Happy Honda days. Lease a Honda Odyssey for $289 a month for well-qualified customers.
Here's the weather forecast. Brutal cold fronts, severe winter conditions, and bone-chilling temperatures. And now here's the good news. When temperatures drop, you can stay cozy and comfortable without spending a fortune on your heating bill. How? With a Sunbeam heated mattress pad. The Sunbeam heated mattress pad works just like a regular mattress pad. Put it over your mattress, then put on your sheets. The preheat function quickly works to give your bed inviting warmth when you get in. And the amazing SmartSense controller gives you 10 personalized settings and dual heating zones. So while a warm setting of 2 is perfect for him, she likes her side a little warmer. Now, thanks to the Sunbeam heated mattress pad, you can both feel cozy and comfortable all night long. Right now, you can get a Sunbeam heated mattress pad for as low as $59.99. That's not much to pay for a warm bed all winter long. Order today and Sunbeam will send you a rebate off the cost of your purchase, $5 for twin and full sizes and $10 for queen and king sizes.
If you move, your sheets are cold in like that one spot and you just like freeze up. I love that just like the whole bed is warm because of my mattress pad.
Heating bills are going through the roof this season. Save money by turning down the thermostat and turning up the Sunbeam heated mattress pad. And with Sunbeam products, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. Try the Sunbeam heated mattress pad for 30 nights. If you don't start looking forward to getting into bed, if you don't wake up feeling great, just return it for a full refund. Plus, it's backed by a 5-year limited warranty, so it makes a perfect gift for someone special on your list or a perfect gift for yourself on those cold winter nights. No more freezing sheets when you get into bed. No more fights over being too hot or too cold. Just the luxurious, cozy warmth and comfort of the Sunbeam heated mattress pad.
To order your Sunbeam heated mattress pad and get your special rebate, call 1-800-620-4902 or log on to buysunbeam.com. That's 1-800-620-4902 or visit buysunbeam.com. Don't be cold another night. Call now.
You wouldn't want to live in a world without fashion.
Whatever. The fashion industry needs people like you. Call the International Academy of Design and Technology now to find out how they can help you prepare for a creative, exciting fashion career. You could become part of the fashion industry in less time than you think. Call our Chicago and Schaumburg campuses now for a free brochure. Call 888-739-6111. That's 888-739-6111.
Love's Journey. The Jewelry Exchange has Journey pendants for $89, 3-stone bracelets for $139, 1-carat platinum bands for $13.90, and 1-carat studs are $3.99. We guarantee our jewelry to appraise for double. Buy direct. The Jewelry Exchange in Villa Park.
From crowded airports to congested roads, it's never easy traveling with kids, and maybe because of all the stuff you have to take along, it's probably getting more difficult.
That is basically an understatement, Greg. It absolutely is. But there is a way to make the focus of your travels enjoyment versus chaos. The key is two things. That would be preparation and participation.
As long as you're organized, you can have a stress-free travel experience.
Well, maybe not completely stress-free, but certainly less stressful. For the sake of full disclosure, Rand admits she doesn't have any kids, but her ideas are well taken. Think ahead and get the kids involved, especially when it comes to packing.
Here we have a clear, reclosable bag that is great for kids. You could put an outfit a day in one of these bags.
Have the kids decorate the bags with stickers. This way, once on a trip, they can pull out each bag themselves, complete with the day's outfit, socks and undergarments. Or try a folding system.
And it's great for kids because it actually comes with a folding board.
When traveling with the little ones, juggling luggage and keeping track of them can be a challenge. What about all those important documents?
Keep everything together. You can keep your passport, your credit cards, your driver's license, your tickets.
And as for the liquids?
And here we have these leak-proof bottles, and you can see they're labeled so you don't put your mouthwash in your hair.
My favorite is this plastic laptop that actually folds out to a desk for those hours on an airport floor or at Grandma's house.
This closes, and then you can snap it shut. So it's very compact, and you can bring this with you.
Again, Rand says think ahead. Those plastic containers can be filled with shampoo and liquid soap weeks and months ahead of time, in fact. And those Ziploc bags can be filled with snacks a week ahead of time. That nifty laptop can be filled and kept ready at the door at all times.
Well, we've covered a little bit of territory that will hopefully give you a better footing when it comes to raising kids.
When it comes to all the things you need when a newborn comes along, remember the trend these days is value and versatility.
Eating healthy may not be as hard as you think, especially when schools get involved. Even taking your child out to a restaurant doesn't have to be a nightmare. And learning doesn't always have to be a chore. Just take a look at some common toys that are being influenced by high technology.
So if you have kids, hope this helped. Thanks for joining us for the special edition of Your Money.
Next week, we'll be back with another edition. For Nupi Singla, I'm Greg Prather. Hope you join us then.
Visit us at CLTV.com. Find out more about your money, email us, and watch CLTV News Video. And you can always find your money in the Get Local section of Comcast On Demand.